Hey everyone, it's Leanie. Welcome to the channel. Today we are watching another death battle. This is going to be the Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna. I am on a quest to watch all death battles, and this is episode 50, the 50th death battle I have seen. So let's listen to what death battle has to say about each of these characters, make our educated guess, and see if we can guess correctly. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Death battle!
The Scarlet Witch, Marvel's
Scarlet Witch, look at her.
Zatanna, DC's
Zatanna,
magnificent mistress of magic.
There are those who wield the mystic arts like gods.
Oh, so they're both
to their
got some
and there are those who
magic
just like
powers.
to put on a hell of a show. Either way, don't mess with them if you know what's good for you. These wears my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Though we may drift day by day,
I don't feel like there's enough girl versus girl battles.
The fabric of reality is in fact more delicate than we might dare to wonder.
Oh my gosh.
Every single
I love
iota,
Doctor Strange and I
every
love those
star,
movies.
Galaxy, universe, all within the grasp of a single mortal woman to control at her whim. Imagine the danger we're all in if you piss her off.
We don't have to, because her name is Wanda Maximoff, the
Wanda?
Scarlet Witch. As a kid, she and her brother Pietro were poor Romani, who were lucky enough to be turned into super-powered freaks by the High Evolutionary.
Unable to control
Quicksilver.
her apparently new magical
Quicksilver's her
abilities,
brother.
it wasn't long before Wanda lost control and was branded a witch.
Until who would show up but the mutant master of magnetism himself,
Magneto?
Definitely giving off some
I'm getting
big
better with
dad
the
energy
names,
there.
you guys.
So, to return Magneto's kindness, she and Pietro joined his Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
That's
Great
the real
name there,
name?
Magneto, solid branding.
And it wasn't long
What?
before she traded her supervillain creds for a membership with the Avengers, which might have been a bit too much for poor Wanda because she definitely drew the superpower short stick.
By waving her hands, Wanda could create small random events known as hexes, subtly altering the probability of any event happening.
That's
Okay.
a cool way of saying she could do like one magic-y thing per fight and then be totally useless. An
What?
energy blast
And then she would
here,
just be
some
drained?
telekinesis there, a
Or what?
force field if she's feeling frisky. Not exactly the same oomph as, say, the God of Thunder or the Jolly Green Worldbreaker.
But something strange was happening. Over time, her hexes
She got
increased
powerful,
in breadth and power,
yes.
as if there was more to Wanda's powers than met the eye.
Yes.
She learned to slow and stop time, drain and absorb energy, duplicate herself and others, teleport to different dimensions, and even strip others
Alter-
of their powers entirely.
What about alter time?
It's
Didn't
almost
she
as if there
freaking
was
alter
more to
time?
Wanda than just being some random science experiment. Let's ask our resident expert on the deepest trenches of character history.
Oh.
Jocelyn, if you will.
In
Jocelyn?
reality, Wanda's powers weren't entirely the result of the High Evolutionary, nor was she the mutant daughter of Magneto, as he's claimed. Her powers weren't just some simple hexes. She might as well have been a god. Until now, she had merely been dipping her toes into the vast ocean known as chaos magic. Though her powers may have
Chaos
seemed to be the byproduct
magic.
of science, they were in reality the gift of the Lovecraftian elder god Cthon, who attempted to turn Wanda into his future vessel.
Who
Reminds
is
me of my
Cthon?
summers by the
I don't
sea
think
when
I've ever
old
heard of
Uncle Yog's
Cthon.
In
Have I
time,
not been
Wanda
paying
discovered
close
she
enough
could alter
attention?
the probability of anything she could think of, turning a mathematical impossibility into an absolute certainty, and
Wow.
vice versa. Wanda's powers
I
kept
want that
growing
power.
and growing, turning her into a being strong enough to rival even the mightiest of gods. Like, literally, Wanda's chaos magic is counterpart to the Phoenix Force, the embodiment of cosmic order. You know, that fiery space chicken that can destroy the universe?
The fiery
Wanda fought it
space
and
chicken.
even briefly erased it from existence.
At her height, the Scarlet Witch achieved total control over energy, the weather, the elements, your mind, your body, your
Wow.
soul, all of time, all
How
of
do you
matter,
beat that?
and all of reality. She can wipe you from existence with a thought and
That is
rend
insane.
the very
That
fabric
is
of
terrifying.
the universe as though it were tissue paper.
She isn't even limited to chaos magic either. They might not have been what made her a god, but the High Evolutionary's experiments did make her more receptive to channeling magical energy. Oh, maybe that's why Mama Boomstick always warned me about redheads.
Mama
She's
Boomstick.
so receptive, in fact, that Wanda is the lone nexus being of the 616 reality, a focal point for the universe's magical energies, and one that belongs equally to all other timelines.
It's no wonder she was considered a candidate for Sorcerer Supreme. I mean, shit, why wasn't she? She might as well be a walking, talking Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, she may have the power of a god, but she's still stuck with a human's body that can be overpowered by physically stronger foes. Though she also survived being shot with a black matter bullet capable of, and I quote, world-shattering energy. So there's that.
What?
She does
So
technically need to be able
is
to
it
think
just
of
a human
spell in order to
body,
get it to
or
happen,
is it more
so
than
she
that?
could theoretically be blitzed, but she's also blocked Thor's galaxy-crossing hammer, kept up with dudes like X-Man who can fight within plank time, and even amp her own speed beyond the concept of speed herself.
She has some
Despite
impressive
being far and
feats.
away the mightiest among Earth's mightiest heroes, Wanda resented the pressure of her incredible power. She actually wanted a quiet life as a
With
wife
kids.
and a mother.
Yes.
But because no one in comics is allowed to have a happily ever after, that life was taken from her by literal Satan. Not the last time he'd do this, too. Wanda snapped, and she took the multiverse with her.
Yes.
By tapping into an inconceivable and unknowable pool of energy known as the Life Force, Wanda rewrote all of reality, creating a
That
new
is
universe where
absolutely
life was
insane.
just how she wanted it.
Yes.
No matter whose life she
You guys
had to
seen the
change,
show, the
in
TV
this House
show?
of M,
So
she had
good.
her family back, but at the cost of her sanity.
And it wasn't long before it all came crashing down around her. Once her family and friends discovered the lie of their new lives and turned against her, she uttered 3 fateful words and erased nearly all of mutant kind. No more mutants.
Holy
Wanda weaved
cow.
her magic throughout all of existence, created cracks across reality which spread
Just
throughout the omniverse,
saying
and
it.
threatened to annihilate all of creation, the entirety of Marvel's infinite cosmology, everything that ever was.
Shit got dark, and while Wanda has worked to keep her powers in check since then, that threat is always there. But honestly, that sounds more like a problem for anyone who's stupid enough to get in her way.
Both a blessing
She's
and a
badass.
curse, a help and a hex. Such is the true power of the Scarlet Witch. Come one, come all, to see the magnificent Zatanna Zatara. For never was there a
Zatanna
greater professor of
Zatara. All right.
digital
I'm excited to learn about her.
AKA magic! Except Zatanna's spells aren't just smoke and mirrors, they're the real deal, so you're really getting your money's worth.
She learned everything she knew from her father, Giovanni Zatara, who put his
Ooh,
powers
he's
to good
so
use as
handsome.
one of
Look at
DC's
him.
very first superheroes.
No joke, he's the guy who taught Batman everything he knows about escape artistry. He
What?
debuted the same issue as Superman, and the young Zatanna was more than happy to serve as his assistant, learning everything he knew about the cutthroat world of entertainment.
Okay.
Oh, and Cape shit too, but the former is way worse.
I want a
She
refund.
inherited her father's incredible mystical abilities as well. Essentially, anything Zatanna thinks of, she can make real. And she
What?
focuses this absurdly powerful ability by speaking her desired effect backwards. Her father based this technique on the diaries of Leonardo da Vinci, who some theorize wrote backwards in order to hide his ideas from the
Wow.
repressive medieval Catholic Church.
Or because he was
My mind is already blown.
left-handed.
No.
That's another theory, if you hate fun.
And Zatanna's apparently big-brained enough that she has no problem speaking backwards at the drop of a hat. Like when this
What?
one dude kept reversing time in the middle of her sentences. She started speaking in palindromes so that she'd still be speaking backwards no matter what. I mean, you know what they say, Wiz? Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hug.
With her magic,
What
Zatanna
the
has
heck?
bent the
My
laws
brain
of
is not
reality to her whims.
comprehending.
She's transmuted matter on an atomic level, teleported across dimensions, commanded the elements, turned invisible, removed powers, cast illusions, read and controlled minds, traveled through and stopped time, and can even wipe people from existence with a single
Wow, this is a
word.
good
It might
matchup.
not
I
seem
see
obvious
why
from that
these
hokey
two
Magic Castle getup, but Zatanna is
characters
one of
are
the
put
most
together
powerful
in a death
sorcerers
battle.
DC.
They have
Like
some
the time she
similarities.
battled the Time Tailor Zor, an old enemy of the Spectre. You know, the angel of God's divine wrath.
In order to defeat an opponent of such unimaginable power, Zatanna focused her magical might into shattering the boundaries of reality. She reached out beyond the very comic panels themselves and pulled Zor's entire magical universe down around him. She literally handled all of reality like it was a sheet of paper and crumpled it in her hands.
Crazy.
That might seem completely incomprehensibly impossible to us, but it's all a matter of belief. Literally, as long as Zatanna believes she can do something with her magic, she'll do it.
As she puts it, her magic is essentially asserting one reality, then replacing it with another. This is similar to other magical characters like Dr. Fate and Green Lantern, whose powers have been stated to work the exact same way.
But it's not like any rando can do magic by wishing on a star. Zatanna is genetically predisposed to this kind of magical reality warping. Her mom was in actuality a Homo Magi, a subrace of humans that are naturally adept at magic.
So it's no wonder that Zatanna
Never heard of
became
that
an
before,
invaluable
ever in my
member of
life.
both the Justice League of America and Justice League Dark. The Shadow
Justice
the Hedgehog
League
version, basically.
Dark?
Zatanna harnessed an entire year's worth of sunlight into a single energy blast, created ruptures across all of space and time throughout the DC multiverse, and has even claimed she's as powerful as Superman himself. Pre-Crisis Superman, in case you were wondering. Her only limit is her imagination and will. In fact, her backward speaking is mostly a stagecraft tradition meant to boost her concentration.
In a pinch, she can cast a spell with a single thought, and I doubt anyone's winning a quick draw with her. She's matched superheroes like Martian Manhunter, who's scanned every mind on Earth in a blank instant. Or how about Dr. Fate, whose magic traveled across the universe at the completely immeasurable velocity of God.
Velocity
Zatanna has
of
fended off
God.
countless reality-shattering threats like the Eldritch Upside Down Man, Primordial Darkness
so
that is
ugly.
Evil Incarnate, and the Void Beyond Creation, Prolaya.
This shadow goop lady ate all of DC Comics, all of creation, everything. Gods, demons, rabbits, and spandex, everything. And Zatanna's magic was strong enough to hold her back.
And
Holy
then,
cow.
after secretly
Okay.
implanting Swamp Thing inside Prolaya, she weaved a spell within him to literally regrow all of reality back in seconds.
Zatanna tricked a being older than God and then blew her ass up from the inside with a whole new omniverse.
Well, damn, okay.
Goddamn Dabra.
Such is the almighty power of Zatanna's
Goddamn
will.
Dabra.
Should it falter though, or should
That
her
was a
focus
tongue
be disrupted,
twister.
it could all come crashing down like a house of cards. Belief
Okay.
is a fragile thing after all, and her powers were weakened for a time after she lost belief in herself.
And she's definitely got one big weak point. She's a huge daddy's girl.
Despite her amazing career, she has struggled within herself to live up to her father's legacy,
Oh,
especially
no.
after his heroic death.
And this
Oh,
MFer has
sad.
died a lot of times. So Z's therapy can't be cheap, especially after dating John Constantine. Oh, I can just smell the lager and self-loathing from here.
I don't know who that is.
No, oh wait, that's me.
Questionable romance aside, Zatanna is a consummate professional raised on one singular principle. The show must go on, and she'll always finish strong with a standing ovation.
Oh, okay.
All right, the combatants are
All
set.
right.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
I went into this thinking Scarlet Witch had it in the bag. But now I'm thinking I need to go with Zatanna.
And for my first trick,
So that's my final answer. I'm locking it in. Let's see if we're right. I really love Scarlet Witch.
you, what sort of two-bit sorceress do you think you are? Two-bit?
There she goes with her backwards
I was
talking.
being generous.
I didn't understand what she said.
All part of the show, folks.
Whoa. She didn't just pull one rabbit out her hat. She just made a bunch. Oh no! What? It was a picture of Superman and then he punched out the paper.
I'd say this calls for an avenger.
Oh gosh, I thought this was a 1v1. Now we got Superman and Hulk in here. What is happening? Thor is here.
You know know the difference between you and I.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I think the difference is presentation.
Presentation.
And I know a trick when I see one.
She reached right out.
Universes.
You can't run forever. Now make like a magician and disappear.
Damn, they're just smashing universes. Oh no. Everything in sight just got obliterated. No more sound. That's what I want to say.
A disappearing act was the first thing Dad ever taught me. And for my
Oh, she can make herself invisible.
No more witches.
She just spoke it. No more witches. Oh my! Oh, look at the animation style at the end. I love that. Wow, what a death battle.
That's a magic trick that's to die for.
Analyzing
And we
this
guessed
matchup was like
right.
walking on a tightrope. It could fall either way at any point.
Because at the end of the day, both these ladies could do basically anything with their magic. All they had to do was think and shit would happen. They were totally
No
even.
more
At her
witches,
peak,
that's
Wanda was able
crazy.
to threaten the stability of all creation.
And at Zatanna's best, she was able to hold back Prolaya, who could do the exact same thing. And despite some differences, the omniversal cosmologies of Marvel and DC Comics are roughly equivalent in size and scope. All that was left for us to look at was their weaknesses.
While both
Yes.
were as powerful as one another, Wanda
Zatanna,
needed to
it
tap
was
into
just
the
her
light force
imagination,
to reach
right?
that pinnacle, and doing
And letting
so
her
threatened
dad down
sanity.
or something.
Let's take a closer look at the events surrounding House of M, where Wanda's
Okay.
powers were at their maximum.
Despite admitting that she was way stronger, Doctor Strange managed to get the best of Wanda with a cool head and a spell that briefly knocked her out cold.
His wits against her mental instability were enough to turn the tide.
To be clear, this instability definitely wouldn't affect her power. She was still strong enough to create a completely new alternate
she was
reality and then
mentally
erase it just as
unstable.
easily. What it would do is leave her open.
Also, take her No More Mutant spell. As insanely powerful as it was to affect the whole of Marvel's creation, it wasn't entirely successful. There was still a tiny portion of Earth's mutant population left unaffected, likely due to interference from Strange and Emma Frost.
Against Zatanna, who was just as strong and not losing her mind, she wouldn't be able to afford that kind of lapse, even for an instant.
On the other hand, Zatanna has managed to maintain her willpower fighting foes just as strong as the Scarlet Witch, so she didn't have the same kind of exploitable weakness.
And remember, she doesn't actually need to say her spells backwards.
It
It
helps
just
with her
helps-
concentration,
yeah,
but all
helps
her
her
spells come
concentrate.
from her mental impulses, just like Wanda. She's consistently pulled off non-verbal spells in the past, even against beings as strong as Prolaya.
In the end, Z definitely had enough experience fighting smart and keeping on her toes to hang with Wanda long enough to get in a finishing blow.
While there were definitely versions of this battle that could have ended with Wanda victorious, Zatanna's cooler head and effortless magic allowed her to prevail.
I
Yes.
guess you could say Wanda never saw it coming, and Zatanna Maxim offed her.
The
That
winner
was
is
stupid.
Zatanna.
Woo! All right, well, there we have it. Zatanna won. She beat the Scarlet Witch. We guessed correctly on Death Battle number 50. We still have a lot to go. Our goal is to watch every single Death Battle, and I hope you come along on the journey.